The month of October has been a roller coaster of emotions, to say the least. The miniatures that I've painted, I painted my HQ for my Leagues of Votann. I have painted Grimgor Ironhide, a miniature that waited 20 years to be painted since it was my very first warboss, and a human bloodbowl team, obtaining only the desire to kill myself. In a video game, of course. This is a family-friendly channel. But jokes aside, welcome to the CMPJ of October. I am Cory. In this video I'll show you all the miniatures that I have painted during the previous month. And let's start with the things that I hated the most, which is this bloodbowl team. Now, what is the story of this bloodbowl team? Well, I decided that I wanted a new bloodbowl team because the only one that I had till this moment was the Old World Lions bloodbowl team, which is very good, very fun to play, but I wanted something more quote-unquote vanilla, let's just say it that way. And humans were the right choice, in my opinion. So I was wandering the internet and I happened to stumble upon this beautiful 16 team of miniatures composed of human for Blood Bowl on Comixinos, the name of the website, I don't remember. Not sponsored, but hey, I will leave the link down in the description. They sell a lot of stuff specifically for Blood Bowl, teams, miniatures, everything for Blood Bowls. There was this beautiful team that by the pictures it was looking freaking amazing. I mean, they were beautiful, extremely old style in the way that they were sculpted and also painted, and I decided, well, this is an entire team for a very cheap price. I can just throw 2 halflings at it, since I had there, which you can put in a human team, and then I just bought it. And when it arrived here, oh boy, what a freaking mistakes I did. Let me just give you an advice, never judge a miniature by the stock photos on the website, because oh boy, when these miniatures arrived, dreadful sculpting. Now, they were looking very old style, and there is a very thin line between old style and vintage and horrible, and these were more on a horrible side than the actual old style. I don't even know if I want to show you these miniatures because I just don't like them. Anyway, these are the models. Enjoy. And you can see some problems. Now, the paint job, the color scheme, it's not bad, but it's extremely rushed. I am not proud of this, but the thing is that I just wanted to just deal with them as quick as possible because I wasn't enjoying painting these models. I don't know if it was a problem with the sculpt, with the original sculpt, or maybe some problems came when these miniatures were casted. I don't know, but oh boy, I just lost all the motivation that I have to create a Blood Bowl team. Now, the result, it's not bad, but these are the worst miniatures that I have ever painted in my entire life, till now, of course. I can always do worse in the future. But hey, I don't know, let me know down in the comment what you think. Now, I'm not going to say the name because I don't like to say bad things about somebody, because I am convinced that whoever sculpted these miniatures just really put a lot of effort into it. I want to believe that, but in the end it doesn't turn out to be really good. At least these models are great for those who really want to go crazy with the paint job and the freehanding, because there is a lot of space that you can fill with a lot of freehanding and crazy paints and color schemes. I just painted them blue, green, red belts, and everything else was just bad, black and brown, and that's it. I just wanted to finish as quick as possible. But hey, now I have a human Blood Bowl team. I don't know if I am ever going to use them because, again, I'm not proud. I feel quite ashamed to actually have painted these models because they are not very good. Oh, and let me point out just another one little thing. Now, all of these miniatures are incredibly muscular. I mean, they have some pretty huge muscles. The uniform is really, really tight in order to enhance the muscularity. But why, for the love of every god in every pantheon, why? Why the only miniatures with extremely pointy nipples has to be the woman, the only freaking woman in this Blood Bowl team? I mean, there are so many men's, so many muscular and huge dudes here, and not a single nipple. The only two nipples that I see are from the only woman in the Blood Bowl team. Why? Why? Don't put them there. Don't do that. It's fucking silly and stupid, or at least put nipples in everybody else. I know that this might sound extremely picky, but to me it's fucking stupid. Oh god. Let's just go on. Let me show you something that I love that I love here, because did you know that I hated these miniatures? Okay, enough ranting. Let's just move to something that I'm really happy with, which is my lovely Grimgor Ironhide. Man, I was so happy to have finally painted this model. It was like meeting an old friend that you haven't seen for a while and just having a great time with it. And this model, I love him so much. I know somebody has pointed out in the video, which if you want, I did a video in which I painted him. It is a October special. Just go and check it out if you want. That using a round base wasn't very a good thing, because this model came in a square base because it was for Warhammer Fantasy. And to that I say yes, you're right, of course. The only reason that I decided to use a round base is because I don't really like square base. Round bases are they look better, all right? They look better instead of square base, at least to me. And also, I didn't know if Grimgor will be present in Warhammer the Old World. So I don't know, I can rebase him without problem, or I can just use him in whatever kind of other fantasy miniature games I found out there that doesn't require square bases. I can use him on a round base, and I think it fit pretty well. Anyway, this is just a personal preference of mine. You may disagree, but hey, at least now my lovely Grimgor is painted. I was a tiny kid when I received this model, and now he is here, painted. I still have to paint an army for him, which I have. It's in the box that you see in the video. I will paint an army, but I think that I will use that army for Warhammer Old World, since I already have so many orcs and goblins. I don't know, I will see in the future. And now my Leagues of Votann, my squads. I've painted the 2 HQ that came in the limited edition launch box, which are a Khal and an Einir champion. Now, the Khal, I didn't want to build and paint Uthar the Destined, which is the special character that you can build with a Khal box. I just went with a generic Khal that I could also use as a great Khal, which is this one, and I like it very much. I still managed to make this paint scheme work with this model. I have already painted some squad, which are the squads for Necromunda. I have painted them in the color scheme of old Rogue Trader squads, and I managed to do the same also with my Khal. And I think it looks pretty nice. If I have to be honest, I think that I went too heavy onto the washes, and it is a little bit darker than I would like it to be. But hey, it's still looking pretty good and I'm happy with it. Same thing for the Einir Champion, another model that I really enjoyed painting. It's looking extreme. I just love this model, the way that he's launching himself forward on top of a rock, the giant hammer that he's wielding. And this is a different color scheme, because when you go and check out Exo armor for the squad during Rogue Trader era, the Exo armor are more of a metallic and like iron and steel color than other type of colors like the cowl that you have seen previously. And I decided to do the same thing here, but still maintaining that specific color scheme in some way or another. So the crest is yellow, there are red parts around the model, the hammer is red. I really like this. Oh, and also another thing that I really appreciate is that every single head or helmet or whatever headpieces for the Leagues of Votann are interchangeable. You can use whatever kind of head from that set, and you can use it on whatever kind of model from that set. For the Einar Champion and the cowl weren't the heads that came with those specific type of miniature. Those are heads for the Earth King warriors that I preferred instead of the regular ones. And that's something that I really appreciate because it gives you a little bit of variety in your army. Unless your entire army, everybody just have an helmets on, you would like to have a little bit of variety in it. And so, with all of these different heads that you can use on all the other miniatures, because they are interchangeable, this gives you just the right amount of variety that they just don't look all the same. And this was the month of October. I mean, I started a little bit with a rant, but I need to just ventilate a little bit with the models that I've painted. I'm still holding a little bit of a grudge, and I just wanted to send those miniatures back. So I didn't want to go through the entire, alright, I'll send you the miniatures back, just send me the money back, but you have to, because I also bought all other miniatures with this Blood Bowl team, and so I just didn't want to. I just decided, alright, I'm just going to paint them as quick as possible and call it done. And then I have a team that I can use. But let me know, what do you think about the model that I painted this month? Let me know down in the comments, leave a like if you want, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Down in the description you will find all sort of link, especially the link for my Instagram and also a link for supporting me if you want. You don't have to, but if you want, I will be extremely grateful to you. So my friends, I'm Cory. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you the next time. Ciao, ciao.